fucking back, bitches. Woo! Anyway, I just got an update on my phone saying that old Sean Hannity went to a Trump rally and actually got on stage and helped hype up a Republican crowd. Did he forget who he was? What his job title is? You're a fucking journalist, asshole! You're supposed to be unbiased, you piece of shit! You're not supposed to endorse a motherfucking candidate, you piece of ass! Jesus Christ! You fucking kidding me? I know some news outlets swing more right or left depending on the news outlet. But to actively go out on stage and campaign for a president who's not even up for re-election this year is completely bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Even people at Fox News are fucking floored that this happened. Sean Hannity, Fox and Friends, and some other fucking rando at Fox News that I heard it before, all spoke at the rally. Like, actively trying to energize the Republican crowd. Like, y'all realize y'all are supposed to be journalists. Y'all are supposed to be unbiased here. Y'all ain't being unbiased right now. I tell you that much. Y'all being real dumb. Y'all the definition of a conflict of interest. Because they're supposed to be interested in the truth and finding the truth. And when they're so far up the president's ass, they can't fucking see straight, then you're gonna be blind to the truth and to the lies. What's a truth and what's a lie? I'll tell you what, whatever the fuck comes out of goddamn Trump's mouth, I'll tell you what, it's probably a fucking lie. Taking glasses. Fist. Anyway, I get asked sometimes by people why I do not like Donald J. Trump. And oh my god, there's a lot of reasons. Reason number one that I can think of off the top of my head right now, because I'm fucking ad-libbing this shit, and I didn't think of this fucking list before I started this video, but I'm gonna do it right now. So listen to number fucking one. Motherfucker has never worked a hard day's work in his goddamn life. And I'll tell you fucking how I know that, because look at his goddamn hands. You look at his hands, he's got fucking smooth hands. Look at the way he talks. He talks like someone who's only been around fucking rich people. This dude's never had a hard day's labor in his life. He knows it. You know it. I know it. To think that this dude has done a hard day's work in his life, you're just fucking lying. You're just lying. This dude's never had to work hard for anything. And the fact that people actually think he's gonna help out working class Americans, even though he's never been a working class American, y'all are fucking stupid. Y'all are fucking dumb. That's the same argument I gave against, what's his name? Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney's saying, like, oh, we're gonna help bring back middle-class jobs. I'm here for the middle-class American, even though he's Bostonian. He didn't sound Southern. I just like doing the Southern accent, because it's the only fucking accent I can really pull off consistently. Mitt Romney's saying he's gonna help out middle-class workers, and he knows what middle-class workers need. And I was like, no, you don't. You ain't middle-class. You have never been middle-class. You've always been a rich fuck your entire life. So how the fuck you gonna tell me? How the hell are you gonna tell me you know what poor people need? You fucking don't. You don't, Mitt Romney. Just like Donald Trump. Donald Trump, you don't know what poor people, the struggle that they have. The $37,000 fucking medical bills that come raining down from the goddamn heavens out of motherfucking nowhere. You think a poor person's gonna be able to pay a $37,000 medical bill? You got me fucked up. I don't know anyone who could just drop $37,000 right now to live. Now is life more precious than $37,000? Well, yeah, I think so. But ain't no fucking poor person has $37,000 drop on a medical bill. So how the that's something that Trump's never had to fucking endure. I saw multiple articles going over how much the president, what was his name? I remember Donald Trump's dad's name. I don't remember. Anyway, Donald Trump's dad, whatever the fuck his name was, he was a real estate genius. That motherfucker was a real estate genius. If you were going to elect a Trump president, it should have been Trump's dad, not Trump himself. Because Trump doesn't know what the fuck he is doing. That's another reason why I hate him. Not because he's rich, but because his dad gave him all of his money. And he's gone bankrupt fucking 12 times! Trump Steaks, gone. Trump Vodka, gone. Trump Magazine, gone. Trump World Magazine, also gone. He's had so many bad fuck-ups that it's hard to take him seriously as a business owner. Motherfucker started Trump Mortgage just before the entire housing market collapsed. Like, holy shit, how do you not have the fucking foresight to see that this is going to happen? Holy fuck. I realized I was only 12 at the time. But my parents were worried about it. My parents were worried about the fucking housing collapse. They were. I remember. They used to complain that they believed that the house that we were living in at the time wasn't going to be able to sell as much when we all got out of cop when we all left and we moved on. The children, I mean. They were worried that the house wasn't going to be worth as much. And then Trump starts a mortgage company, thinking that housing prices are going to keep climbing. No, they fucking collapsed. Which means that Trump lost a fuck ton of money there, and there was another Trump business gone. He's had so many bad fuck-ups as a businessman. You can't call him a businessman. You can't. I just call him a rich baby. He's a rich toddler, is what he is. He's a wealthy toddler. Okay, that's reason number 2. Reason number 3. Just not only the fact that he lies, is the fact that he is... Okay, I want to put that as a separate thing, because that's in and of itself just ridiculous. The reason number motherfucking 3 why Donald Trump is a fucking asshole, and why this person walking on the street is about to die. Reason number 3 why Donald Trump is a motherfucking asshole. He's a serial liar. During the 2016 campaigns, PolitiFact, which is a completely unbiased news company that just strictly look at what the candidates say and what actually happened. I think Hillary was lying. I think it was around like 20% of the time. No, I think it might have been a little higher. I think it was around 30% that like all of her statements out of 30% out of all of her statements were either varying degrees of false. But for Trump, it was... What did they say? It was like 70% of what Trump said was just blatantly false. Blatantly false information that he was just throwing around. 70% of what he says is false. It is just wrong. 70%. 70%. He's passing on lying. He has a C- in lying. What the fuck? I don't understand how anyone can actually trust what he says, because he literally lies all the time. 70% of his statements are lies. 70%. It's like when he, oh, fuck. I think it was about the not the caravan, but before that, it was the children's separation shit. He said that once they started like taking children away from their parents for an unlawful amount of time, like Japanese internment camp type shit, then the immigration shrank to zero. Like, no, it's wrong. It didn't shrink to zero. So that's also like there's just so many fucking statements about Trump that are just blatantly false. Shit that he says is just wrong. It literally blows my mind, the fact that the shit that he just lies about and just gets away with. It blows my fucking mind. It would literally demonize any other candidate, but because it's Trump, because he's not a politician, then he gets away with it. Which it brings me up to another point that's fucking not related to the one I had in my head before. Okay, I'll save that one for the last one. But number motherfucking 4, why I hate President. I'm not even gonna say president. Why I hate Donald Trump. I'm not even gonna call him president because he's fucking not one. You know why? Because he's not a politician. He's fucking. I guess I'll call him a business. He's a business owner. He's not a businessman. He's a business owner. He owns a business, and that's it. That's the only thing that he does. All he does is have a name, and then others pay him to use the name. That's it. He's not a politician. So why the fuck would you elect him president? That makes no fucking sense. No fucking sense. That's like if my toilet explodes and it's leaking water everywhere. That's like I don't want to call a plumber. Fuck that. He's biased. He's part of the deep state of plumbers. It's just stupid. It's literal stupid. Why wouldn't you elect someone who actually knows how to do the job? Even if they've been away for a while, fucking elect them anyway. At least they know what the fuck they're doing. Pretty fucking simple to me. It seems pretty simple, doesn't it? Apparently not. Apparently people like electing people to positions that they shouldn't have or they're not qualified for. It's like it's like, oh shit, my car broke down. I need a mechanic to come. Like, it's making this weird rattling sound. And I take it to a fucking surgeon, and then he cuts it open, and then he realizes, oh shit, this isn't a potty. It's just stupid. Electing someone who owns a business to run the entire country. There's a few things that a country has to do that a business would cut out, or a business would like to cut out. Like providing health care for their employees. A business would love to cut that out because that's just an extra cost. That's exactly what Trump's doing. He's trying to fucking destroy Medicare. He's trying to destroy Medicaid. Things that people actually rely on to live. It'd be nice to look 50 years down the road and actually still have people living in this country. It'd be nice. I'm just saying it'd be nice. I'm not saying it's required. It's just nice. Why would you not elect a politician to be president? Because they know how to actually do the job. There is no deep state trying to dethrone the president because he's just doing that himself. Also, if there was a deep state effort to not get President Trump elected, even though I just called him President Trump, I just got chills. Even though that there is not a conspiracy to get Trump impeached, people still act like there is. People still act like there's some deep state conspiracy to make sure that Trump doesn't get elected, but he still fucking got elected. So doesn't that prove that there's no fucking conspiracy to not get him elected? Is the fact that he got elected? Motherfucker didn't even want the job in the goddamn first place. He's even said it before, that being president is more work. And he just likes to be lazy. That's basically what he's fucking saying. Mr. President, give it to me. Let me take the reins for you. Let me take the burden off of your shoulders. You do too much for this country. You do too much for this country. Let me help you. Give me the position. Give it to me. I would love to be president. People ask me, we were doing like a would you rather type quiz, and one of the questions were, would you rather live in Westminster Abbey? I think it was Westminster Abbey, wherever the Queen lives, the Queen's Palace in England. I think it's Westminster Abbey. Would you rather live in Westminster Abbey or the White House? And I said, the only person to say this, I said the White House. And they said, why? It's like, because then it means I'm the motherfucking president of the United States. That's what that means. I would love to live in the White House. I would love to be president. I'd probably hate it, but I would love the opportunity for it. I would love the opportunity just to fucking just do everything I can to help this country. And Donald Trump's not doing it. He's doing everything he can to help himself and his friends. You know why? Because he's not a politician. He doesn't know how the fuck to do that job. To do that fucking job. It's like I'm not gonna hire a fucking accountant to fix my fucking transmission. Okay? That doesn't make any sense. Which brings me to my last point. This motherfucker, Trump, he's one of the most cruelest humans I have ever seen. I don't really care about what he says. I care about his fucking actions. And his actions just speak for themselves. Dude, motherfucker passes a Muslim ban. The motherfucker pushes more troops that are fighting in Iraq and Afghanistan. We have more troops marching to the Mexico border right now than we have in Afghanistan and Iraq. Well, not really marching because they're riding in trucks and the caravans marching. The motherfucker sent more troops to meet this caravan at the border than he did to go fight Iraq and Afghanistan. In Iraq and in Afghanistan. Like, what the fuck? What? That in and of itself proves that this motherfucker is racist. He's literally sending troops to meet this invasion of people who are walking from Honduras to the United States. These motherfuckers are walking. That is amazing. I wish I had that kind of strength to walk from Honduras to the United States. It is absolutely fucking ridiculous. We already have a vetting system in place. So why the fuck doesn't Trump just use it? Because it works. Because it's one of the most strictest vetting systems in the entire fucking world. The only countries who have a more intense vetting system than the United States are North Korea and Iran. Those are the only two countries where it is harder to get into than the United States. And to be on the same list as Iran and North Korea, that's not a list you want to fucking be on. Like, one of the only few countries that allow the motherfucking death penalty. I think it's us, Saudi Arabia, North Korea, and I think Russia. No. Is it Russia? It might be Russia. That's like the only countries who still have the death penalty. Which it costs more to fucking actually do the death penalty than it does that fucking just hold someone in jail for the rest of their life. But the fact that we even have a debate whether or not we should even have that is bullshit. You telling me that there are some people who just will never be able to outlive the sentence of their crimes? What crime do they fucking do? I don't know. That's a long fucking time though. I just hate Trump. I hate Trump with every fiber of my being. Not only is it his words that piss me off, it is his actions that piss me off more. It's where he came from that pisses me off the most. Because he acts like some champion for blue collar workers, even though he's never been a blue collar worker. He's never had a hard day's work in his fucking life. He knows it. You know it. And I know it. This motherfucker hasn't had to work hard for fucking anything. And I think I'm gonna make it to the polling place on time. Thank God. I just had a lot of shit to do today. Oh my God. There better not be a fucking 4-hour long wait to get into this goddamn school to vote. Or I'm gonna be pissed. Because I showed up here this morning at about 6:30. The place was pitch fucking black. And I'm like, I don't want to die. So I just left. I just went to work. Anyway, have a good fucking election day. I will probably be streaming today live reactions from the election Tuesday, the big election day. And I hope I'm able to make it in time to vote because there's a lot of fucking traffic out right now and I don't like it. Anyway, have a good day and fucking God bless this country. I don't believe in, well, I'm not religious at all, but if you are, if there is a God, I hope he blesses this fucking country because we need it. We really do. We need help. Okay, I'm gonna go because I'm almost there. So go vote. If you didn't vote in this election, there's still time to register. You know, all you can do is register, and then you just gotta wait. It's not that easy. It's not that hard. And it's literally like 5 minutes of your time. Sometimes, even though there's like hours of wait, which is shit ass. Anyway. Just get yourself registered. You never know when you actually want to vote. And for those of you who don't vote and you start complaining about the fucking the status quo that is now set by the new administration, then you don't have any right to complain if you don't vote. So I'm actually going to leave because my arm really hurts because I've been holding up my phone for 40 fucking minutes because that's how many videos. That's how long these videos have been combined that I've made today. Anyway. Fuck Donald Trump, and I love this country, so I'm gonna do my civic duty.